So this is definitely my surprise pick of the day. This is actually a Colorado Z71 crew cab with convenience package 2 and 3, and the list of options is fairly long. Now for a mid-size smaller truck, I will say $47,600. I think it's a little high, but just so you know, a lot of people do ask how much these vehicles cost. So no matter where you live in North America, if you get a fully loaded crew cab with convenience 2 and convenience 3 with 20-inch wheels, expect an MSRP of around $47,000. That is United States. So obviously in Canada it would be a little different. And then the Trail Bus has a lot of plastic molding, where this has body color molding and not nearly as exaggerated. And then has front red recovery hooks as opposed to black recovery hooks on the Trail Bus. So as I mentioned in a last video, it is actually the opposite of what you'd expect on a Trail Bus. You get red recovery hooks on the red package on the regular Colorado, but you get black recovery hooks on a Trail Bus. So kind of counterintuitive. If you are a Silverado customer, you would probably not understand the packaging very well. And then this has heated and cooled seats and power driver's seat, but those are all part of those extra packages. So let's take a look at the back. It has black mirror caps. And so, yeah, I would call this like a Trail Bus Junior, because it basically has a lot of similar features that you'd expect on anything Trail Bus or ZR2, but just does not have you know, the exaggerated black wheels and these giant fender flares. So yeah, there's Z71 where you would normally see like a Trail Bus logo. So if you want to get a good look at the rear end, yeah, the Chevy Spray Tech bed liner is also extra. And like I said, if you are looking at a Silverado, that's going to be your most noticeable difference. Is the towing and payload capacity is definitely substantially different on this. But this has a 2.7 liter turbocharged engine, which, as you know, is on the Silverado. So this thing is definitely going to fly. I mean, this will probably feel like a little Cadillac with no passengers and no cargo. This is definitely probably more power than something this small needs. And I don't believe they even make the diesel anymore. So this is pretty much going to be your bread and butter engine, is the 2.7 liter turbocharged engine. Then a lot of people do want to see the Trail Bus, just how different the Trail Bus wheel flares look. You can see right there. So why don't we kind of finish by showing you all the color options so you can decide for yourself. Now, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I came to do a video on the Trail Bus because a lot of people did want to see these fender flares and just how far they stick out. It definitely looks like a Tacoma to me with these big fender flares, but only if you get the Trail Bus. Otherwise, it does look more like a traditional Colorado. So that is the silver, that is the red. But like I said in the beginning of this video, what I was shocked is usually this Colorado Z71 is too plain and people just were not that interested in it. But I gotta say, they really upped the game on the regular Colorados. So even though the Trail Bus is new, and I think they still make the Z71, I think they did a good job of really making the bread and butter Z71 something that is definitely more attractive than it used to be. So this is the front end, and why don't we take one more close look at these nice wheels. So those are 20-inch wheels on a Colorado, so those are definitely fairly large wheels for a truck that's this small. And then the rear end, I definitely would say, is not as big of a difference as a Trail Bus. It's really the front end where you're going to notice the Trail Bus. So hope you're enjoying the videos, and we'll see you soon.